To recap our last video, I showed you guys how to take your body of your car, cut wheel wells into it, add axle holes, add a central plane to mirror on, and how to mirror your features to the other side of your vehicle. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to start refining our car a little bit more by adding the cutouts from the top view. Now, to do this, we're going to do things a little counterintuitively, and we're actually going to start by drawing on our bottom face. So I'm going to right-click on there and create a new sketch. At this point, I'm going to insert my picture just similarly to how I did my side views. I'm going to go back up to the Insert command up here and click on Image. I will then select the top view of my vehicle, and I will hit Open. I'll zoom out a little bit, and then I will place my view. I'm going to place it on the same spot the other one was. So see this little yellow dot down here? I'm going to place it right on top of that dot, right there. And then I will right-click and hit OK. Now I need to rescale my image. So I'll make that the 80 millimeters again. Now to check and see how well it's placed on my car, I'll flip around to my top view. Alright, so I'm going to check my view over and see that it's fitting pretty well. So I'm then going to flip back down to the bottom of my car, and I'm going to start tracing. Now, before I trace, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my Project Geometry button. I'm going to click on the edge of my center plane to give me a line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize this line here to be able to draw one half of my car and then mirror it around to the other side. So now I'm just going to, again, go back and start using my tools as I did last time and start drawing. So I'm going to start with an arc tool on the end of my car. Bring that down around there and just bend it slightly. And then I have one more line, it looks like, that goes from about here all the way to the end of my car. Okay, so then what I'm going to do to check and see how well it's sitting against the edge of my car is I'm going to right-click on the photo and turn off its visibility. So I can see here that my lines don't necessarily end at the edges of my vehicle. So I'm going to use my Extend tool and extend my lines until they actually meet with the edge of my car. And then you can see here I'm sticking out just a little bit, so I'm going to go back to using my tangent constraint up here at the top. I'm going to make this line tangent with the front of my car to make it a nice smooth arc. Now before I can finish my sketch, I need to make these two things complete shapes so they can be cut out. So I'm going to use my line tool again and then just complete the outside shapes to cut them out like so. Okay, so now that I have those two shapes drawn, I can go ahead and finish that sketch. Hit Extrude. And I can select the two profiles, make it a cut extrude, and make sure it goes through everything. And then hit OK. Now you'll notice that I only have them on the one side of my car. So again, we can utilize the mirror function right up here. So I can select that, and I can select the feature I want to mirror, and then if I select the plane again, right on the edge, and hit OK, it has now shaped my car a little bit. So at this stage, you should have your car pretty much shaped the way you want. Now we can refine it a little bit by using some of the extra tools we have. So to make this a little more rounded and not have such blocky edges, I'm going to use my Fillet tool. I'll leave it at, we'll make it right around 2 millimeters. And just start working my way along the body of my car. Just like so. Make it nice and filleted, and then I'll hit OK. Then you can see I have my car nice and filleted. Like so. So at this stage, I think I'm going to stick with this, and I'm going to run this through the wind tunnel and see how it performs, and then I'll make some alterations from there as needed. So that concludes this video.